Hello there, everybody. Hello, and welcome back to one of my expert interview, Thriving at Work expert interview, I should say. And today I have the pleasure to have Grant Henderson with me. Hi, Grant.
Hi, how are you doing, Claire?
Very good, thank you.
Good.
So I don't know if you can see the background of Grant's, but perhaps if you can just take a look and try to guess what Grant does.
So if we just turn that, that'll give me more of a clue if we turn it
there
that way.
you are. This will be a good clue, definitely. This will be a good clue. So Grant, we've known each other for quite a while, haven't we?
Because that's true,
yeah, we both live in Jersey, and we both have a business, and we've known each other through different networking groups and things like that.
Absolutely, yeah.
And Grant, I was going on your website to have a look at your background and what you've done. You have got a lot of letters after your name.
Yeah, I know. And it's a little bit, some people don't like that kind of thing, but at least tells people, what qualifications I've got and what I've been doing.
So tell us, what do they mean? And so what kind of qualifications do you have?
So just a little bit about me. I've been a chiropractor for 30 years.
Yes.
And so the DC after my name means that I've got a chiropractic qualification, diploma of chiropractic. And then the next one is MMCA, so it's the member of the McTimoney Chiropractic Association. So that tells you what type of chiropractic I do, which is, I've explained to you before, you've seen me just demonstrating or presenting in networking groups about this gentle technique that we use with chiropractic. I'm a fellow of the College of Chiropractors in the UK, so that's the Royal College of Chiropractors. As a result of my experience and training, they've made me a fellow, which is a great honour. And I was the first fellow of the chiropractic College of Chiropractors in the whole of Jersey, and in fact in the whole of the Channel Islands as well. That was 10 years or so ago. And I've also got a great interest. I'm also acupuncturist as well, so hence the sort of the charts of needles and stuff in the background. So I've been a chiropractor for 30 years, as I said. Acupuncture we've been doing for 10, 15 years. It's medical acupuncture, so very much focused on musculoskeletal. And I guess that's where my main interest lie, is looking after people's aches and pains and trying to help them feel more comfortable. And I've been in Jersey 27 years. And in the time when I arrived in Jersey, there were a lot of people obviously working in offices, and a lot of my patients were coming in with aches and pains as a result of their work in offices.
Right.
So I started to get interested in office ergonomics.
Right.
So so that was.
That's one of my first questions. Why would an organization ask the help of a chiropractor when it's muscles and bodies and things like that?
Well, I think hopefully if I explain a little bit, then it'll make it a bit more logical. So basically what we do is I'm qualified as a workstation assessor, and we go into companies and we assess people's workstations. So that's kind of a formal assessment.
So their desk, their computer is.
Where the computer is, and we also ask them what aches and pains they might have had, and that's where my chiropractic training comes in, because I can understand if they've had an L5 disc sequestration or a prolapsed disc in the neck, or they've got perhaps radial pain down to their fingertips, then I know why they're getting that, and that helps me to understand how to help them.
Right.
So what they'll do is they'll give me a sort of a brief medical history. If I'm doing a one-to-one with someone, they'll give me a brief medical history, and we'll talk about then how it affects them day to day. So a common presentation would be, say, someone that's getting neck pain when they're at work. And why are they getting neck pain? Well, maybe there's something about their workstation that's aggravating it, or the neck pain may have started from something outside of the workspace. Either way, the employer has a duty of care to look after their employees, and that's kind of answering your question in a bit more detail. So certainly in Jersey and in the UK, and I think sort of fairly commonly around the world, employers have a duty of care to look after their employees, which is a natural assumption, but actually it's a legal duty that they have, certainly here in Jersey. And what that means is if someone is coming to work and they're getting pain because of the work they're doing, then the employer has an absolute need in law to look after that person and to find out why it's causing them problems and to try and give them some support, whether it's some advice, whether it's a different type of mouse or a keyboard or a different chair or stand-up desk or whatever it might be. Mm-hmm. So that's a legal requirement in the UK and in Jersey as well, and I think in most of Europe.